Okay. All right, let's just try this. Okay. Breathe in. Breathe out. Find the calm center within.
Calm? Calamity is more like it. You're crawling out of your own skin, and for good reason. Calm. Give me a break.
Hey, you need to take a break. Being so cruel for no reason. Anything is possible when we believe.
Yeah, if we believe, then reality will just hit us like a ton of bricks. Dreams are over when we wake up. Sounds like someone needs a wake-up call.
Look back on all the times that life surprised us with better than we ever imagined.
Yeah, and everything just crashed and burned. Every time. Rinse and repeat. Every single time.
Well, what about when we were the first person to go to college in our family?
Yeah, what about it? We struggled without support from anyone, and we saw how so many people who had the support of friends and family, support that we've never had.
Yeah, but it wasn't all bad. Remember those trips we took to build houses and volunteer in cool cities?
Yeah, and remember when we got robbed at gunpoint? When we couldn't afford to rent in a nice neighborhood? Remember when we had to withdraw from school and never even got a diploma?
Yeah, that was pretty awful, but remember how our panic attacks disappeared after that night?
Oh yeah, I remember. We stopped having panic attacks and swapped it for debilitating autoimmune disorders with crippling pain and medical debt for the next decade. What a great substitute!
That was a pretty rough time, but look at how much we healed and grew through those times. Even when life is upside down, our worst day now is better than our best day back then.
Breathe in, calm. Breathe out stress. Just breathe.
When we dream, we remember joy and endless possibilities. Anything is possible when we open our minds to all possibilities.
Seriously, joy and possibilities. You're delusional. Look at all those bills piling up. The job that you hate, and no one wants to hire you.
Well, everything always works out in the end, so quit being negative.
Life isn't a fairy tale, and you should know that better than anyone.
Life hasn't always been easy, but it is always worth it. Things always work out somehow.
We grew up in a home with no love, no warmth or support, and not much has changed as an adult. We see examples of love in every show and every movie we watch, but never have we had any of it.
We might not have the perfect picture of a family or community in our life today, but if we show up to the world with love and an open heart, we can create the loving relationships that we always wanted.
If it hasn't happened after 3 decades, how on earth can you believe that it's going to be possible now?
Just because things have been hard doesn't mean it's impossible. We are worthy of love. We just have to make healthier choices and cultivate the life that we have always dreamed of.
Haven't we tried that 50 million times? Isn't the definition of insanity to be doing the same thing repeatedly and expecting a different result? Are you saying we should be insane?
Having hope isn't insane. We can hold space for the love and joy that we seek while we work to get there. We are learning and growing every single day.
Sounds like insanity to me. How can we have hope for a better future after everything what we've been through?
We just do. We hold space for what can be, even when we don't know what will be.
We have so much evidence that life is not good, nothing works out, and we will never be good enough.
Why can't we have a good life and be happy? We deserve it.
I'm pretty sure we've already covered that. If it was possible, we would have figured it out by now. We wouldn't be alone in this world.
We might not have the support system that we dream of, but there are plenty of people who love us, and we are slowly finding our people over time.
Yeah, but do they really care that we exist? Lately, things have felt so empty and lonely, and not much joy has been had.
What about when we're singing and dancing and doing what we love the most? Those moments where we feel alive do not have to be moments. It can be our life if we choose to see it and cultivate it.
Sure. Just quit your job and live out your dreams. And the rent will pay for itself.
Oh, quiet. Okay, breathe, just breathe.
Do you remember the feeling of freedom? Wind in your hair, cruising down the highway with the music going and the good vibes flowing?
Why don't we cry about things that actually matter in life? This is the real world, after all.
Well, all I wanted was to clear my mind, but here you both are. No peace for me, I guess. Can we at least get a consensus on whether we're doomed or we'll live happily ever after? You both are so exhausting.
I'm just here to remind you who you are, who you're meant to be. Your dreams, your hopes, desires, and joy, it is all within. Don't let that negativity keep you from being who you are and who you have worked so hard to be. Though there are people out there who will love and support you on your journey, you just have to put yourself out there.
Oh, I can only speak for myself, but what I wish for you is to wake up in the morning and smell the coffee. You see, dreams don't pay for rent. And you have worked so hard for so long and have so little to show for it. Every time you open up to the world, you see everything falls to pieces.
I wouldn't say that we have nothing to show for it. Think of all the wonderful experiences and people we've met along the way. It hasn't all been bad.
Well, it's bad now. And it's going to be bad again. So, why don't we just accept that nothing will ever change? Then you won't be hurt when things go wrong every time.
Is there a halfway point between my dreams and reality? Why can't I have hope that things will get better just because things have been hard? Why can't I have the life I've always dreamed of, surrounded by love and people who care and support each other? Why can't it happen because I've struggled in relationships that don't serve me? Why can't that be me?
Yes, there is a halfway point. It is never too late. We can find joy every single day if we look for it. The love that you seek is out there, just waiting to be discovered. You've learned and grown so much, and you know how to show up authentically.
Oh, good luck with that. Reality is not forgiving, and people suck.
I need both of you. You remind me of my passions and joys. And you keep me grounded and realistic, but you could be a jerk sometimes, and I need you to work on that. Yeah, I can't quit my job and run away, but pain and adversity from the past should not define my current or future reality. Yeah, some people suck, but there are a lot of really awesome people out there too.
So we can work together.
I guess so. But better not expect rainbows, butterflies, sunshine from me. No. Remember, when you felt like you had finally made it in life, when you thought you found love, joy, and friends who felt like family, and it came all crashing down, none of it was real.
Yeah, it was pretty awful when everything came crashing down, but none of those people cared about you in the first place. Why would you want to be surrounded by people that don't even like you?
You showed up, your true self, and they rejected you.
Who cares if a bunch of shallow people rejected you? Did you really lose anything, or did you gain a new opportunity to create meaningful connections with people who you can learn and grow with?
For the first time in your life, you didn't feel alone and you got so comfortable. See what happens once you put yourself out there?
But wasn't it nice to finally show up in the world as your authentic self? Instead of trying to fit in or be what other people wanted, you were just you. Maybe you felt like all those people made life fun, but that joy was within you the whole time.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. It was so nice not to care about what other people thought of me for once. Instead of trying to fit in, I was just me.
Yeah, but reality comes crashing down every single time. You can't afford to lose yourself now.
Those special moments of creativity and flow are what made life feel vibrant and worth living. We can find ways to incorporate that every day and find people who are on the same path.
Fine. But only if we don't let our guard down too much.
Boundaries and nurturing healthy relationships go hand in hand. I can take my time to meet the right people and wish people well on their journey if they're on a different path. And I can cultivate joy and fun in my life without settling for situations that don't serve me.
Remember to have gratitude, play, and find joy in the little things.
And to have boundaries. Don't forget to stay practical and grounded.
Thank you, because I need you both.
Don't forget to dream.
Don't forget to live.
Embrace the dreams. They're the essence of life.
And face reality. It's the foundation of living.
Together, we will find balance. You can be a dick, but I know you mean well, and I'm just glad you're here with me.